Hey, this is Brian Wilkinson from the Las Vegas. We're here to show you Whitey, our tour van, and let's take a look inside. This is John Arling, our drummer, and also our driver. He's sober about 75% of the daytime.
It's just a day job.
Generally, our seating layout is usually John or myself or Danny driving. Our guitar tech Phil sits up front and hogs the good view out the front window.
I mean, I do it most of the time because that's what I get paid to do. But if we're driving like 15 hours, we need another. I can't drive.
And the rules are, if you get pulled over, eat it or chug it. That's my job apparently, since I don't drive.
Chad usually is in the back seat making clothes or updating his Facebook account.
I have this solitaire box right here this is what I use to keep myself entertained. Solitaire in a box.
On long drives, we usually listen to stand-up comedy or tunes. Always listen to Jim Gaffigan, Brian Regan, Nick Swartzen, sometimes Dice Clay.
We met him.
Yeah, Dice Clay was at our show in Vegas with Guns N' Roses.
And Carrot Top.
Hey, hi, Dice Man.
Carrot
Hey,
Top.
Dice Man.
Hey, Dice Man.
We met Dice Man and Carrot Top on the same day.
Yep.
You can mix them together.
And Guns N' Roses is playing the Troubadour tonight. So,
$10.
For $10. Yeah. The skull on the dashboard is our first drummer, Nate Arling. And actually, most people that go by the van when you're driving or something give you really, really weird looks. Or you forget it's there and someone's like pointing at it and waving their arms and smiling and high-fiving. And it's easy to forget. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, there's a skull in the living room.
I am Danny Smash, the bass player.
I'm Chad Cherry. I sing.
Adam Arling, the other guitar player.
So we had a third bench in the van, but we got a flat tire. We ended up putting it outside the van, and a bum took it in Seattle.
It's now a park bench in Skid Row in LA.
The empty space is used for fornication, working out, mainly. Actually, Chad does a lot of that back there.
Working on my abs.
6-inch curls.
6-inch curls.
My lats.
We use the penis pump before shows.
And
back
peeing
there.
in bottles.
Peeing in bottles. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you pick up the random passenger that just ends up riding with you for days on end. Or you're in Croatia in a Sprinter and you pile 15 to 20 people to go to the after party.
We enjoy picking up hitchhikers, so it gets real crowded in here at times and messy.
They put their duffel bags in the back seat, so we know they can't hurt us.
This is our second van. The first van, we got rid of it, had like 385,000 miles on it, right? And I can't say who, but somebody peed their pants on the floor. It wasn't anybody in the band. It was another band that we were touring with, and and that's one that I know about. There's probably 2 or 3 people that have peed on the floor and like thrown up and stuff. But you would think it would smell real bad, but it never really did. But I think it's because the rest of the smell was so powerful that like if you tried to put pee up against the rest of the nasty stuff in the van, it just didn't even come close.
I think when you mix pee, poop, and diarrhea, it like somehow comes out smelling like roses.
But like rotten. I mean, you think about it, rotten food smells way worse than pee. Like eventually pee will just kind of not smell anymore. But rotten food just kind of like grows, and then it gets in the carpet, and you have like this shiny layer of carpet that's been like sealed with food and beer, and like it was like a science experiment.
It's like a forest.
It's like a rolling petri dish.
It becomes a new style of carpeting.
Half the time when we get home from tour and my girlfriend gets in the van, she says it smells like a locker room, which I'm pretty proud of that. All right, so thanks for taking a look at our van tour bus. With Las Vegas, we have a new record out called Eat Me on AFM Records out of Germany. You can find us on the internet, www.thelasvegas.com. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on SoundCloud, we're on everything. Tonight we're at the famous Double Door in Chicago for our Eat Me record release party. Thanks for checking it out. See you soon.